Why is Yaman a target? The flashy life, the relentless criticism, and the unstoppable rise of a global star. Why does success attract both admiration and animosity? Why is a man who's loved by millions also constantly under fire? Could it be that the very traits that made Yaman a star, his looks, confidence, boldness, are now the things that make him a target? And more importantly, what does it really take to walk the lonely road of international fame? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, your destination for the most compelling stories in the world of entertainment. If you're passionate about celebrity journeys, untold truths, and the drama behind the glamour, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more revealing stories just like this one. From Istanbul's classrooms to international fame, born and raised in Istanbul, Yaman's story is anything but ordinary. He wasn't born into showbiz. There were no celebrity parents, no red carpets from the cradle. Instead, there was academic excellence. He graduated from the Italian high school in Istanbul as the top student and later earned a law degree, an impressive feat in itself. But while his peers entered courtrooms and boardrooms, Yaman listened to something deeper, an unrelenting passion for performance. Acting wasn't just a career choice, it was a calling. He started with modest roles in Turkish dramas like Gönül İşleri and İnadına Aşk, gradually building a name in the industry. Yet, the moment everything changed came with the romantic comedy Erkensikas, Early Bird, where he starred opposite Demet Özdemir. His performance as the charming and adventurous Candivit wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon. Overnight, Yaman became the fantasy of millions. But along with fame came a spotlight that never turns off. The double life of stardom, applauded and attacked. To understand why Yaman became such a polarizing figure, we need to talk about what happens when someone rises too fast and shines too brightly. Success is intoxicating for both the star and the audience. But it's also threatening. It invites comparison, envy, and judgment. Yaman's bold personality, physical transformation, and decision to pursue a global career broke the mold of what a typical Turkish television star is expected to be. And with that defiance came criticism. People began questioning his sincerity. Was the confidence in his interviews genuine or arrogance in disguise? Were his social media photos empowering or self-indulgent? And most of all, was he still one of us? Or had he gone too far? Too fast? The love that ignited a media storm. One of the biggest turning points in Yaman's public image was his relationship with Italian sports presenter Diletta Leotta. What started as a dreamy, picture-perfect romance soon turned into front-page gossip. The two were seen together in Rome, holding hands, kissing on yachts, exchanging romantic glances at sunset. Fans were initially charmed, but as the couple's love story played out like a movie, many began to doubt its authenticity. Was it real, or was it all for show? When a relationship unfolds so publicly, it's bound to attract speculation. Critics said he was chasing attention. Supporters argued that love should be celebrated, not hidden. But either way, the backlash was real, and it didn't stop there. Reinventing the image, the warrior look. Yaman's transformation didn't stop at his personal life. His physical appearance began to evolve dramatically after Early Bird. Gone was the playful, boyish charm. In its place stood a muscular, intense man with long hair, brooding eyes, and a fashion style inspired more by international action heroes than Turkish heartthrobs. Social media exploded. His shirtless photos, gym routines, and designer shoots garnered millions of likes, but also thousands of judgmental comments. Some called him vain. Others accused him of losing touch with his roots. But in truth, what we were seeing wasn't just vanity, it was strategy. Yaman was rebranding himself, not just as a romantic lead, but as an international action star. And that meant a new look, a new energy, and yes, a new attitude. The global leap and the local backlash. While most Turkish actors stay within the familiar borders of local TV, Yaman looked outward. He started signing deals in Italy, learned the language fluently, and began starring in international productions like Viola come Il Mare. He even caught Hollywood's eye, hinting at future collaborations in the US. To his global fans, this was inspiring, proof that a Turkish actor could compete on the world stage. But at home, the reaction was mixed. Some admired his ambition. Others said he had abandoned Turkey. It's a common paradox. Succeed too much outside your country, and you're seen as a deserter. Stay home forever, and you're accused of lacking vision. Yaman was trapped between the two extremes, but he didn't flinch. Facing the fire, "I don't live to please anyone." Amid the growing criticism, Yaman didn't back down. In interviews, he remained candid, sometimes even defiant. "I'm not interested in pleasing anyone. I choose to be myself." That quote became both a badge of honor and a lightning rod for attacks. But it's also deeply revealing, because behind the abs and the attitude lies a man navigating the brutal, unfiltered judgment of social media, tabloid culture, and nationalist expectations. He's not just surviving in the spotlight, he's evolving within it. A new phase: control, maturity, and distance. In recent years, Yaman has shifted gears. The loud Instagram presence has mellowed. The shirtless selfies have decreased. The sensational headlines have faded. He's begun to protect his privacy more, choosing silence over spectacle. This isn't retreat. It's refinement. It's clear that Yaman is no longer interested in feeding the gossip machine. He's focused on long-term projects, artistic growth, and building a career that transcends borders and fads. He's not just aiming to be a celebrity, he wants to be an icon. The price of freedom. Being free sounds glamorous. But in the world of fame, freedom is a dangerous luxury. It means going against the grain, making unpopular choices, standing alone. And that's exactly what Yaman is doing. He's no longer chasing validation. He's building a life and career on his own terms. Whether it's working on multilingual roles, collaborating with international directors, or taking months off for personal growth, he's clearly not playing by anyone else's rules. Conclusion: the star who won't dim. Yaman's story is more than just one of fame. It's a tale of identity, transformation, and endurance. He's not the same person he was when he first appeared on screen. And that's okay. Stars are meant to evolve. He may be criticized for his choices, his look, his relationships, or his words, but he remains unapologetically himself. That's not arrogance. That's power. And it's the very reason he continues to captivate fans across the globe. They don't criticize me because I'm fake. They criticize me because I don't fit in their box. Whether you admire him or not, Yaman is impossible to ignore. He represents a new generation of stars, fearless, global, and unapologetically authentic. At Magazine News and Gossip, we'll be watching closely as his next chapter unfolds. Because love him or hate him, Yaman isn't going anywhere. Thank you for watching, dear viewers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating celebrity deep dives. Until next time, stay passionate, stay curious, and remember, behind every star, there's always more than meets the eye.